you're wondering, how do I gain self-love and confidence? We're gonna go over all that in this video, so keep watching. In this video, I'll help you understand exactly what self-love and self-confidence really are and what they're not. Then I'll reveal why your self-love and self-confidence might not be as high as you want. Finally, I'll cover ways you can gain your self-love and self-confidence. Most people aren't born with low self-love or low self-confidence. If we end up with low self-love or self-confidence, it's because we have experiences that cause us to doubt ourselves. But having self-confidence is just another way of saying you trust and accept yourself. You trust your judgment. You trust your decisions. You trust yourself to know what you want and what's best for you. And when life throws you curveballs, you trust yourself to figure things out. Most people with self-confidence have faith in themselves. And people with self-love, well, they love and accept themselves. What truly self-confident people don't have is the need to run around and tell the whole world how confident they are. That means if you know someone who can't stop talking about how confident they are, they're probably not very confident at all. What they're probably doing is trying to convince everyone around them, and especially themselves, that they're confident because they don't actually feel confident. A truly self-confident person doesn't do that. They already feel confident. So they have zero need to try and convince themselves or everyone around them of how confident they are. Another thing truly self-confident people don't have is the belief that they're better than everyone else. That is a trait of people who are arrogant. And that's why arrogance and self-confidence are not the same thing. Arrogance is just a mask insecure people wear to protect themselves from feeling vulnerable and getting hurt. When you think about it like that, arrogance is really the opposite of self-confidence. I'm not saying confident people are doormats. I'm saying that they have the self-love and self-confidence to accept and be okay with their imperfections. Arrogant people can't even admit they have imperfections. Now that you're starting to see what self-confidence is and what it isn't, let's talk about behaviors you might see in self-confident people. But before we go any further, hold on, I want to hear from you. Comment below and tell me what is your whole take on self-confidence and self-love? Do you have this? I can tell you that I'm a very confident person and I have a lot of self-love. I do. I can look at myself and say, I love you. You're doing a great job. Do you feel this way or do you struggle with this? So comment below, tell me what you think. Self-confident people who love themselves have no problem asking for what they want. They also have no problem setting boundaries and standing up for themselves and their needs. A lot of people who don't understand self-confidence because they don't possess it themselves label those behaviors as arrogance. It's not arrogant to love yourself enough to confidently ask for what you want or need. It is arrogant to try to force people to do what you want. It's not arrogant to step up and express an opinion, make a decision, or lead a situation. It is arrogant to force yourself and your opinions on other people, whether they like it or not. Arrogance is an overcorrection. It's someone who's desperate to feel self-confidence, but they don't know how. All they know is that they're tired of not feeling confident. So they think going to the opposite extreme and being pushy and obnoxious means they're confident. But that's not what it means to be self-confident or to love yourself. If you want to be self-confident without being arrogant, the first thing you need to do is learn to trust yourself. Lack of self-love and self-confidence is a lack of self-trust, just plain and simple. Teach you to trust yourself by doing things like making decisions instead of hiding from them. If the decision you make is wrong, well, make a new decision. Indecision really tears down your self-confidence, let me tell you. Start keeping your word to yourself. If you say you're gonna get up 30 minutes earlier, well, do it. If you say you're gonna eat better, well, do it. Nothing erodes self-confidence like breaking your word to yourself. If you've got people in your life who constantly try to tear you down, well, why don't you limit or eliminate your time with them until you can build your self-confidence. And hey, you know what? It's okay to tell yourself, I'm becoming self-confident. It's totally fine to use affirmations to help you grow your self-confidence, but it's not necessary to tell the entire world. Other people aren't the ones who need the convincing. You can also build your self-love and self-confidence by doing things that make you feel loved and confident. So I realize that I have boatloads of confidence. I really do. I mean, I'm super sure of myself. But at 45 years old, standing here talking to you right now, I wasn't always like this. And really, it's been the last few years that I've really gotten confident and really have a lot of self-love. And why is it? Why is it that I kind of mastered this area? Look, there's a lot of things I do wrong. This is just not something I struggle with. And it's because I realize that so many people, they mess up all the time. You look at people online or you watch movies, you see celebrities, you see influencers that you like, and you think, wow, they're so perfect. They have a great life. And you see pictures of them, but you don't even know if that's even real or photoshopped. And you admire them and you envy them and you wish, wow, I wish I had that kind of confidence. But the reality is, if you actually spent a day with those guys, you would know that they're pretty much exactly like you. They worry about their kids like you do. They worry about what they look like. They worry about looking fat in a photo like you do. They are no different. And when I realized that pretty much everybody worries about the same thing, then why would I worry about it? Why would I worry about someone judging me? Why would I worry about what I look like? Why would I worry about what you think about me? So you'll notice that whether you meet me in a 7-Eleven parking lot, or you meet me at an event, or you see me on the videos, I am exactly the same. It's just there's no point in being different, because what you see is exactly how I am all the time. I think it's exhausting to worry about what other people think, and I think it's exhausting to have low self-confidence. Personally, I am not drawn to people who have low self-confidence. I don't like it. I think it's exhausting. I don't want to be around someone like that. And when I'm in a situation where I sense that nobody is stepping up to take a leadership position, I always step into a leadership position. I am definitely dominant. And I have a lot of self-confidence, and that's not a weird thing. That's not a bad thing. That's just me. And I have grown into this. What really helped me gain self-confidence was realizing that I was comparing my real life version of me to their fake Photoshop and filtered online version of them, which is just simply not true. Everybody's dealing with the same thing. So why not be sure of yourself? Why not just keep your head high and your shoulders back and realize, yeah, you know what? I'm going to be fine, because you really are going to be fine. In my nutrition program, the Code Red Lifestyle, my clients start taking better care of themselves. They lose weight, they're starting to feel good, and they're feeling very proud of themselves. They also start feeling more self-love and more self-confident, because self-love and self-confidence are natural byproducts of taking good care of yourself. If you want help growing your self-love and confidence by taking better care of yourself, well, check out my nutrition program for yourself. The best place to do that is by creating your free account in the Code Red Lifestyle private network. You'll get food ideas, mindset, help, support, love, information, tons of videos, just a whole lot more. So create your free account on the Code Red private network at coderedlifestyle.com/app. I linked it up below. You can get the mobile app version of the Code Red network by going to your app store and searching for the Code Red Lifestyle. Check it out, and I'll see you on the next video. And people with self-love, and a lot of people who don't understand self-confidence believe that they don't possess it themselves. Sorry. Start keeping your word. A lot of it is by me watching. I think that in order for you to help gain self-confidence and self-love,